Students of 8th class, let's continue moral science chapter, leadership quality. Students, we have already seen the story and leader as an organizer. So in this part, we shall study the principles for leaders. So first one we have is avoid unnecessary criticism and complaints. So there are some leaders keep criticizing their teammates, complaining against them. So that should not happen. And second one, give honest and sincere appreciation. Third, make the companions feel important. So give honest and sincere appreciation. A good leader appreciates his teammates and make the companions feel important. Everyone has their own value, so every teammate is important, and that leader must do that. Become genuinely interested in other people. Learn to smile whenever possible. Call others by their names. Be a good listener. Listen the teammates. Encourage others to talk about them. And talk in terms of other man's interest. That means what he interests, what interest he has. Remember that actions speak louder than words. That means he himself has to show. You can see here a good leader is showing the way and the others follow him. Great leaders don't tell you what to do, they show you how it is done. Even the commander of the army leads his team, leads his army himself. Don't try to imitate anyone, but have your own identity. This is something great lesson. We should create our own identity. So here we have first one, a good leader of India, a great leader, Subhash Chandra Bose, became the Bengal Congress president at the age of 30. Later he went to Japan and there he became the head of INA, Indian National Army, first Indian National Army against the Britishers. He was a good leader and organizer. The people called him Netaji. And then we have Vallabhbhai Patel. He united all the territories which were independent and brought under union, central government. And Mahatma Gandhi, we know him very well. So Gandhi was the leader of India's freedom struggle. He had the power to motivate and inspire the people of their country. So he had a determination, sincerity towards his work. So students, for the first question we have is what is the importance of organizing? So this is the first answer on page 41. Organizing is important because it makes everyone work together. Okay, students. And the second question is here on page 40. You can see here the marking. And then we have third one. I have left upon you to do this one, third one. Action speaks louder than words. You must explain in 3-4 lines. I have full confidence in you that you can do this answer. Okay, and if you can, I will give you in online classes. Then we have to write about Nelson Mandela. So I have written he was South African anti-apartheid. Apartheid means discrimination between the black and the white. That means there was hatred, a great hatred towards the black people, and they did not have any political and social rights. So he was a revolutionary against apartheid. He was political leader, a philanthropist, loving the human beings, and also he served as a president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. So you can also learn about him from anywhere. Okay, that's all from the chapter. Thank you.